Hey, it's your girl Liz coming at you once again. How are y'all doing? If you're new to my channel, I give students the best tips and tricks to have the best semester. Today we're going to be going over 5 ways in which students can survive and thrive. Tip number 1. So the first tip is do not wait. Do not wait. If you think that whatever it is that you're doing is not working for you, then you gotta switch it up. Switch it up any way that you think is possible that's gonna actually create a more positive impact on your studying, on your schedule, on your personal life. Whatever it is that you gotta do to change, you gotta switch it up right away. If you do wait, by the time you get to the 6th week and say you have a math class, you're already behind. You're behind a whole 6 weeks because you decided to wait or not ask for help. So in the event that you feel like by the 2nd week it's not working, make sure you switch up your strategy so that then you can ask for help, whether it's the library, whether it's tutoring, whether it's the writing center. Make sure you connect yourself with resources that'll help you be successful in whatever class that you're taking. What happens sometimes is that we don't feel comfortable enough to ask anybody around us for help. And that's not a good strategy to be successful and to thrive in college. You have to be able to ask questions. You have to be able to put yourself out there in order for you to get the help that you need and get your questions answered. If you can't get your questions answered, then what's going to happen is you're just going to keep falling behind, and it's going to be a bigger struggle to continue going to school without the resources that you need. Tip number 2. Talk to your counselor. Your counselors are there to guide you. Sometimes, there's things that are out of our control that, happen. And it's happened to me every single semester, at least in some aspect of my life, where I've had to talk to a counselor and say, hey, X, Y, and Z is happening, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to navigate this situation. And so then counselors are able to say, okay, well then, with your particular situation, there might be some resources on campus that will be able to help you survive throughout the semester. So let me check it out. And so the counselor will check it out, and then they'll let you know, hey, we have this resource. This resource is, example, the Student Health Center, library, lending tech. There's even programs and resources that are available to help you get through whatever you're going through. So it's about verbalizing and asking, hey, I'm having some issues here, what can I do? And I know the hardest part for some people, it's gonna be asking. You feel like you're, for lack of a better word, you feel like you're a problem. Like you're gonna be somebody's problem if you ask, hey, I need help, or if you even admit that you need help. But what's wonderful about the community in which you're in is that we all help each other out. So you confide in your counselor and let them know, hey, I'm not doing so well. What can I do to thrive? What resources can I connect myself with so that I can be successful? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself or ask your counselor so that you're able to troubleshoot whatever happens throughout the semester. Sometimes things happen and hey, we just gotta roll with it. But that's what these resources are for. So make sure you ask your counselor. If you don't know where to start, ask your counselor. In most cases, a counselor is the perfect person to help you. So why not be brave and ask those questions that you need answered? It'll make a huge difference in your semester. Tip number 3. Another way to thrive is for you to connect with roommates or connect with students in your class. Those individuals most likely are going through the same thing that you are. And if you ask them, like, hey, you know what, I'm having a hard trouble with this. And they'll be able to, hey, you know what, the library has a great tech lending program and you can borrow a laptop for the whole semester. So go ahead and check that out. All you need is your ID. Then you're able to connect with students, connect with people in your classroom, connect with roommates, and then you feel like you have some support. I think the most important thing in your educational journey is learning how to gain support. And support from your roommates, support from your mentors and professors so that you feel like you belong. Clubs are also a great resource for you to talk to more students and one, make friends, two, connect with a support group that will have your back when you don't have those good days. Sometimes there would be days where I would feel unmotivated. I would feel like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. And what really helped me keep pushing was the people around me. I involved myself with a lot of clubs and organizations like ASBG and different leadership programs so that when I felt like, hey, today's not the greatest day, I don't feel too motivated, I don't feel like it's just not a good day, these people will be able to lift your spirits. And so once that happens, and you'll be able to be like, you know what, it's not that bad, I can keep going. So connect yourself with not only roommates and students in your classroom, but also clubs and organizations that foster friendships and networking. Tip number 4, social media. Social media. Social media is on everybody's phone, and I'm sure it's on your phone too. So use this to your advantage. What you can do is follow all of the programs and all of the resources available at your campus. For example, mine is Fresno State. So I would look up on the search bar Fresno State, for example. And then everything that has to do with Fresno State is going to pop up. So then you could follow all the pages of all the programs at Fresno State. And what happens is that all these programs will keep you updated on the latest and greatest thing that's happening in that particular department. So then you will know exactly what opportunities are available, whether they're internship opportunities, whether it's an opportunity to get a free backpack, whether it's another resource that is being added or a new program that is being added. They're gonna post it on social media. So if you already have them on social media, while you're scrolling and trying to look at all your friends doing awesome things and all this stuff, you can also see all the amazing things that your university has and is offering you. Tip number 5. All right, so if all fails, professors are the ticket. They might not be as well-rounded as counselors on certain programs, but they do know some resources available to help you. And so maybe if you don't feel comfortable asking your friends, don't feel comfortable asking a counselor, maybe confide in a professor that you feel that you can trust. Then you'll be able to ask them, hey, I'm going through X, Y, and Z, and you know, it isn't working out for me. I don't know what to do. And so maybe they might have a resource that they can direct you towards. Maybe it might not be the right resource, but it's a resource nonetheless. And then if that is not the resource, then that resource will direct you somewhere else to where you actually need to be. Either way, you're going to be gaining knowledge on that resource just in case you need it one day, and then you'll be learning about the resource you actually need. So in reality, you'll be learning about 2 resources rather than 1. And if you ever need that resource in the future, you'll be able to confide in that resource when you need it. Tip number 6. Wait, there's no 6, but there's a bonus. Bonus, 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 bonus. So in your classes with your professors that are your major, try talking to them and letting them know that you're looking for internship opportunities or any type of volunteer opportunity that is available. The reason why I'm saying this is because you want to get connected as soon as possible with something that has to do with your major. 1, because you'll gain experience in your actual major and you'll be able to put that on your resume. 2, the more you're connected with your campus, but that's also involving you and your major, you're going to be able to learn about new opportunities and learn about new things in regards to your major. So if you do this, you'll be able to get more connected. And studies show that if you are connected, you are 100% more capable of being successful than somebody else who's not connected. So connect yourself with volunteer opportunities or internships that have to do with your major. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others that you think would benefit from this information. This is Liz, signing off. If you want to see some more tips and tricks, there will be some videos here